Hello everyone. So I wanted to do a quick show and tell. My mom gave me a bunch of fabric napkins, Kleenex, and some scarves, or not Kleenex, hankies. So I wanted to show them off. These are some embroidered napkins with a little knick-knack on the bottom, or rick-rack, I mean. And it says, "Live simply." Laugh often, and this one has like a brown rick-rack at the bottom. And love deeply with a little orange rick-rack at the bottom. Then this is a yellow hanky. It's very pretty, very light. A beautiful silk scarf. A brown sheer scarf. And some beautiful pink and blue and white hanky. Yellow hanky with beautiful yellow flowers. An orange hanky, or white hanky with orange and blue and yellow flowers, and then it has this nice pen smudge on it. A white and red hanky. Kind of reminds me of Valentine's Day, which is getting closer after Christmas, right? And then blue, purple, and white. Really pretty, too. So, that's it. Then I'm in a couple different ways into this project. So, this is what I got so far with it. I did one with scrapbooking paper, little booklet, and I'll be sewing it together soon enough, like these ones. I just used scrap fabric that I had. So, that's my plan. Make some of these, maybe decorate one of the ones that I've already sewn. So I have these cards game for a baby shower, and I figure might as well use it instead of wasting it. So that's what I've been doing. And I've been grabbing random sheets and just using them for doing this, so I'm not being real particular with it. Take my glue stick, gluing, and then what I call here, stick. Then I put it off to the side, and then yet again gluing. Glue it as much as possible here. Then take the time and yet again just flatten it out on there. Alright, then I cut around and some paper I want to leave as scrap, some paper like this paper I personally don't care about using them for scrap. So we got our first one going here. second one. All right. Let's grab this nice plain piece of paper. I'm guessing it was a back of some sort. So we're going to glue yet again, but this time on some kind of plain piece of paper. And this is how I'm doing it. This don't necessarily mean this is the way you need to do it, but this is how I'm doing it. So there we go. Got them both on that piece of paper, and this page is definitely done for, so I'm just gluing it down, folding it over. And I just like to trim it up just to make sure it's all good to go. And my plain white I've been kind of just throwing into the pile over there. There's that one. And that one. All right. Put away my glue here. Okay. What do I want? Why don't I just use some of this? That would be kind of cool. That's what I'm going to do. All right. And I'm using some of my 3-in-1 glue, which is just like Fabri-Tac here, because at the time it was way cheaper than Fabri-Tac. Now Fabri-Tac is back to being cheap. Now I make sure there's a gap in there, and then I take this and just lay it down flat on it. And again, I'll be sewing this, so I'm not too worried. Not too worried. It's just the Fabri-Tac helps hold it. And obviously, it's not holding it, so we're gonna take the time and re-glue this one. I think I'm going to re-glue this one too. There. Got it straighter. You want them pretty close to being aligned. There's like a hair that's like sticking to it. Alright. And then what I'll be doing is taking the time to stitch it on both sides, like I did with these. I stitched down this way, stitched down that way. And they're like little fold-out, fabric fold-outs type things. I don't know. I don't know what you'd call it, but a way to use up your pieces. That's what I call it. I didn't like how that aligned there. So now we get to add stuff to it. Maybe a stamp or something. A stamp would look cute. Alright, I'm going to grab a stamp here without moving you too much. Okay. Let's see. This is one of my go-to stamps. So, got that. I want to use my Rich Chocolate Fade Resistant Dye Ink by Memento. Or Rich Cocoa, I should say. So just as a, see how well it, okay. Yeah, that just gives it a little something, I think. And I stamp them off basically any paper that I find. Sometimes I stamp my stamps off on regular plain paper, sometimes not. So that was something simplistic, but at the same time I think gave it just a little something. So we got one done, and I'm going to put that in a pile later. Alright, now this one's our next one. We have just sitting here. Let's see if we can find something cute for it. With it, I should say. I like this. Oh, I didn't know that was a thingy. Ooh. Maybe something cute like that. Or maybe that one. I like that one. Alright. So I got one of these washi tape stickers here, which I haven't used in a while. And just for fun, let's just bend it over. So there we go. Cute little cover here. I'm thinking I want something plain up there though. cute little label. So I just took a scrap piece. Put a bunch of glue on it. And voila, we got a cute little label for that piece. And it was very easy, again, very easy little booklet just to make. Let's see if we can decorate some more of these. That are done. What if this one I made a mistake on, but that's okay. Mistakes happen. What if we just take this and do that? And then we can just cut it off there. And cut it off on this side, and voila, we got the front a little covered, but at the same time visible, so we can reuse it. One more. I have a bunch of this ephemera that I just cut out, and I'm just thinking that maybe or wait, we'll use some artsy stamper here. I used to be a part of her design team, but now I'm not. I think that would be cute. I like how these yellow flowers kind of go with that yellow flower, so. But again, I'm just trying to add a little more pizzazz to these little flip out things. And then I'll add them into, they're very flat, not extreme thick. So, yeah, just simple little booklets. So we got 1 made, 2, 3, and 4. And they're pretty thin. So, I mean, it's a great way of using up paper. I mean, yeah, that. Some book page there. Scrapbooking paper that you just have laying around too. It's a great way to use it. I also used, this was an old, whatchamacallit, cookbook. This one was dictionary page, and then some vintage pages, and again, just books page. So very easy, very fun. You can always use Fabri-Tac to do it. I personally like after I Fabri-Tac it, like with this type of thing, if we're going to be using something like this, I recommend going off and sewing over it just to give it some added secureness to it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day or night. Bye.